Hi, my name is Rainbird, and welcome to Kyhmah 101. This is video number 8. I can't even believe that. Okay, and if you've made it with me this far, I want to thank you, and we definitely need to get together soon. In this video, I just want to talk a little bit about healing mental blockages, because in order for us to come together for this project, we are going to have to let go of some things that will challenge us mentally and will cause us to want to backpedal or not go forward. And over the past few years, as I mentioned before, I've done a lot of meditating, and I've done a lot of self-reflecting, and I've done a lot of studying, and I kind of came up with the conclusion that I'm not alone. Like, I can't be, and you're living proof that I'm not. And here's what I mean when I say I'm not alone. It's the kind of vision that makes people go, ugh. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not like, world peace, and it's not like solving world hunger. It's kind of like the Xavier School for musicians. It's like we're X-Men. And just even hearing myself saying that, I feel weird. One of my favorite movies in the whole world, my favorite characters in the whole world, like if anyone ever said to me, Rainy, I can turn your life into, I can put you in a sub-sleep and you can live any kind of life that you would want. I think I would want to be a very, very close friend to Dr. Stephen Strange. He is, yes, I call him Stephen. He is my favorite character of all time. Dr. Strange is one of my favorite movies. My other favorite movie is The Sheltering Sky, and then of course, my true love movie is The Fisher King. But my point is, this is not the kind of vision that people go, oh, okay, yeah, okay, we'll donate to that cause. This is the kind of vision that people go, or they'll go, is it affiliated with some kind of church, or is it a cult? What is it? No, it's nothing like that. It's a bunch of talented people working together to find out where they need healing so that they can heal and create the antidote. If you listen to my other videos, you heard me say kind of like searching for, taking venom from a poisonous spider or a poisonous snake to make the antidote. That's really the way I see it. But once we get the antidote, and once it clicks, then for that specific healing, then we can send it out into the world, and the world can begin to heal. And it's not one of those things where it's once we get started, 5, 10, 15 years down the line, maybe something will come out of it. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be deliberate daily work. It's going to be daily reflection, daily investigation, like every day. We're going to find a challenge, and every day we're going to find healing for that challenge. And so your mind needs to be really right. Like, you know, if you find yourself in a position where you know, I would say, I'm not saying that there aren't young people out there that are not capable of understanding or not capable of helping to fulfill this vision. And I'm not saying we won't have any young people. When I say young, I mean 25, 20 years old, inexperienced in life, never been married, never went through anything. I'm not saying that they aren't out there, that they have gone through something and they're talented musicians and they're looking to heal themselves and they're looking to further humanity. I'm not saying that. I'm saying mostly people who are of some substance, like they've had some life experience where they've had to walk through certain fires to get to where they are. But if you're the type of person who, you still care about what your parents think, or you hold on to the perception of what you think people think you are, and you hold that dear, then, obviously this is not the type of project for you. This is not something you would even be able to make it through day one, because it's just going to be that much ER, emergency room. It's just going to be that much, that many discoveries of what needs to be healed, and then the music kicks in, and then, oh my gosh, I see it like how the aurora borealis is. The aurora borealis, the northern lights. You can, when you look up, you see it like from certain places around the world, Alaska, because I'm in the United States. You look up and you see this and you're like, okay, this is awesome. This is great. When we do the work, it's kind of like here, and you can feel the aurora borealis here. And it encaptivates. I don't even know if encaptivate is a word, but it encompasses you. It wraps you, and then the more it wraps you, it's like symbiotic. The more the healing takes place, the more the music becomes this fluid vibration of oneness that just goes out, and it can be felt. And it's like, people may not even hear the music, or they may not even understand what they're feeling or where it's coming from, but they know that something is happening. It's I'm at the point already, because I'm doing these videos now, but I'm at the point already inside myself. I've been having these conversations with myself for years. I've been having these conversations since I can remember. I've been having these conversations, and I'm just like, I apologize. I just get so frustrated because I want to get started already. It's like I was never ready before. Now I'm ready, and I just want to. But everything is a process, and everything is a step, and hopefully the right people will hear these videos or watch these videos and be inspired and be like, hey, Rainey, check this out. Or, hey, Rainey, it's not for me, but have you thought about da 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 da? I'm just excited to see why? Why am I like shaking? Like, this is ridiculous. But you know where I'm coming from. Your mind has to be set. Your mind has to be set, because in order for the healing, the vibrations to come through as healing, everybody has to be in one accord. Everybody has to have their same frequency. Everybody has to feel. That's the antidote. Like, once it happens and everybody's synced up, I don't know if you've ever, musicians have experienced this. You've experienced this when you have a song, you write a song and you love the song, and you show it to the band, and then they say, they start grooving to it, and they start playing it, and then they play the song, and then there's a moment in the song where everything just clicks, and you cannot believe that you can actually hear the crying of your baby. You know, the baby that you gave birth to, you can hear the crying because everything just came together, and you feel so honored, and you feel so humbled, and at the same time you feel like, yes, you know, I don't know, it's kind of like godlike. It's like I can create this thing, and I can bring this thing to light, and I can get other people involved, and it really does feel fundamentally like creation, like the beginning of creation. I mean, if I had to imagine what that would feel like, okay, I have an idea in my mind. It's not real. The idea is not real. It's an idea of a song or a melody or a tune or a healing structure or a construct or a concept or whatever. And now I've created this thing that's not real in my head, and now I get to bring it to life and see it take its first breath. It's it's crazy. I love it. So if you've made it with me this far, that's okay. If they decide to commit you, I'll go with you. You won't be. We'll work it out together. But I really do want you to know how much I appreciate you being with me. And like I said, I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you've made it to video 8 with me, then we're going places together, and it's just a matter of time. Like I said before, we're going to be breaking ground in the middle of March, towards the middle to the end of March, somewhere in between there. And so if you're interested, you know what to do. Send me an email. Oh, and also make sure, don't forget to send your questions so that I can, as many questions as you want to send, so that I can print them out. And then the next videos, I think it's going to be after video 10, is going to be asking the questions and seeing, you know, I'm not even going to screen the questions. I'm just going to ask. I'm going to read the question, and then I'm going to answer the question, or as many as I can. And so again, thank you for being here with me. Protect your mind. Really make sure that, you know, there aren't any mental blocks going into this. You have to be full of self-love. That's the only way that this is going to work. And then the overflow that comes out of that magic, is what is going to be the healing for humanity. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you in the next video. See you on the other side. Bye for now.